Alright, welcome everyone into a Rise of Cultures treasure hunt formation guide and strategy session for stage 52. This example is from the Minoan Era, but the goal of this guide is to help players learn basic mechanics and combat principles to help you learn how to build better formations in the future. Now, stage 52 is actually the hardest level in the Minoan Age treasure hunt. It's a nighttime battle, so it's already incredibly challenging, and due to the enemy formation setup, as we will see shortly, it's actually incredibly difficult. The nice thing is, it's one of the easiest negotiation levels to get past. So if for whatever reason you cannot ever beat the combat on this level, doing the negotiation is a simple alternative because there are no military units that you will need to use to pass the level. So you can just keep attempting over and over again. Now, the enemy army is buffed by 40%. And there's actually 3 groups of heavy infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 full groups of archers on the first wave. And the second wave is regular infantry and an artillery unit. Now, when we enter the battle here to go to the battlefield, we will see that we have a very split battlefield, which leaves our tactical advantage at pretty much nothing. So it's almost impossible to have enough infantry left over for the next round, because the heavy infantry that is in the defending army is a direct counter to our advancing regular infantry. And since we're only in the Minoan era, we don't have access to our own heavy infantry to counter that. So the only way that I've actually found to beat this level with combat is to advance far enough in the storyline that you can swap out your healer for Leonidas. If you can get Leonidas, you actually have a shot at being able to beat this battle with combat. Up until then, I had to negotiate through this level. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our infantry along the front row. We're going to put our ranged in the back over there. And then we're going to drop our cavalry right over here behind, because we're going to need at least a couple cavalry to survive to the next round to take out the enemy artillery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start the battle. Our archers are going to take care of the group on the other side, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep our cavalry and infantry on this side alive and drop our Leonidas right here. We're going to throw our boulder at the same side that the Leonidas troops are on and drop our bull riders on them as well, so that we can focus the cavalry survivability as high as possible. Now, we do have 3 cavalry surviving, which is great, and we have just enough infantry left over with our Leonidas summon that we have access to distract the enemy infantry long enough for our archers to take them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our cavalry right up front here, drop our archers right behind them, like so, and then we're going to put our infantry over off to the side here to try to draw the enemy infantry over to that side. And we're going to go ahead and start the battle. Cavalry takes a shot from the artillery. What we're going to do is we're going to drop Leonidas right here to continue to distract the enemy infantry. We're going to throw our boulder right into the middle of everyone. And we're going to drop our bull riders in the back and pray that the enemy infantry turns around and heads backwards towards them. As you can see, it splits them up. Our range takes care of the ones that charge forward, and we are actually able to win stage 52 with combat, with help from our bonus troops from Leonidas. If you don't have access to Leonidas, you'll just have to negotiate this level.